How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sammy BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. The narcissist is bothered that you are unbothered. That's the title of this video. The narcissist world revolves around control, admiration, and attention. They thrive on being the center of everyone's universe, constantly seeking validation and approval. When they encounter someone who is seemingly unaffected by their manipulative tactics, their carefully constructed sense of superiority is shattered. In their eyes, you should be consumed by their power, but your indifference leaves them scrambling for reasons to feel in control. A narcissist's ego feeds on reactions, particularly negative ones. When they provoke someone, they expect that person to become angry, upset, or even distraught. Your unbothered response frustrates them because it strips away the emotional ammunition they rely on. Without that reaction, they are left with an empty feeling, as if their efforts to assert dominance have failed. The narcissist might try to escalate their behavior, believing that eventually they will wear you down. They may make passive-aggressive remarks or attempt to poke at your vulnerabilities, expecting you to show some sign of distress. When you remain unmoved, they are confronted with the reality that they don't hold the power they believe they had over you. In many ways, your unbothered nature mirrors a complete rejection of the narcissist's worldview. While they are obsessed with appearances and the need to be admired, you prioritize inner peace and emotional autonomy. This creates a stark contrast that shakes them to their core. How can someone exist without the need for their approval? Narcissists are often masters of disguise, wearing a mask of charm and confidence. But underneath, they are deeply insecure. Your lack of reaction to their antics exposes that mask, forcing them to confront the person they truly are. A person who craves admiration and control but is never truly satisfied. It's not just about your lack of reaction, it's about how it reflects a deeper sense of self-worth. Narcissists struggle with their own self-esteem, so seeing you stand firm in your own without needing their validation is both unsettling and infuriating. To them, it's like a mirror showing them everything they are missing. The narcissist thrives on drama and conflict because it fuels their sense of importance. They crave attention, even if it's negative. When you refuse to engage in their drama, you leave them with nothing but the emptiness of their own reflection. Their constant need for a reaction becomes a vacuum, and you're the one who refuses to feed it. A narcissist's inability to accept your indifference can lead to a variety of tactics. They may try to belittle you, hoping to provoke an emotional response. They might resort to gaslighting, rewriting history, or making you doubt your own sense of reality. All of these are efforts to get a rise out of you, but when you remain unshaken, they are forced to reckon with their own inability to control you. Your unbothered state is a direct challenge to their narcissism. You represent something they cannot conquer, someone who is unaffected by their manipulation. It feels like a silent rebellion against their tactics, a quiet victory of self-control that they can't replicate. The narcissist's need for admiration doesn't end with just one person. When you demonstrate that their influence doesn't matter, it subtly undermines their worldview. If one person can be unaffected by them, what does that say about their power over others? They may begin to wonder if they are losing their grip on everyone around them. Their frustration grows as they continue to test your boundaries. They may escalate their tactics, becoming more overt in their attempts to provoke you. They could launch personal attacks or try to make you feel inferior. But no matter how loud they get, no matter how much they push, you remain unmoved. This unwavering composure only deepens their confusion. Narcissists rarely encounter people who don't feed into their need for validation, and this is what makes you so perplexing to them. You're not an easy target, and in a world where manipulation often works, your calm and unbothered stance becomes a source of constant irritation. The narcissist is bothered because they realize they can't control you. This frustration can manifest in different ways, such as passive-aggressive behavior or direct confrontation. But beneath their outward displays of anger or confusion, there is an underlying fear. They are afraid of being irrelevant, of being dismissed, of no longer being the focal point of someone's emotional world. Your indifference reminds them of their own impermanence. The narcissist may begin to doubt themselves. If they can't get to you, what does that say about their own power? In their mind, they should be able to affect everyone, but you stand as a living contradiction. The more you stay indifferent, the more they begin to question their value and worth. While they are trying to break you, what they don't realize is that you are already free. Your lack of concern is your form of liberation. You are no longer bound by their manipulation or emotional manipulation. It is this freedom that bothers them more than anything, because they can't take it from you. When a narcissist senses that their influence is slipping, they will often become more desperate. They may start trying harder to control the narrative, forcing interactions, or even seeking others to rally around them to bolster their ego. But none of it works. The fact that you remain unaffected is a constant reminder to them that they no longer have the control they once did. Narcissists may become obsessive in their attempts to get you to react. This obsession grows because your indifference feels like a rejection of everything they stand for: validation, attention, power. They may dig deeper into their bag of tricks, trying to outmaneuver your composure, but the more they try, the more they realize that it only fuels their frustration. There's a profound irony in the narcissist's struggle with your indifference. They will never fully understand that the key to your unbothered nature lies in your own sense of self-worth. While they chase after admiration, they miss the fundamental truth: being unaffected by external forces is the real power. Ultimately, your indifference is a reflection of your own strength. The narcissist is bothered because you refuse to give them the power to dictate your emotions. And this, in their mind, is the greatest threat: someone who doesn't need them for validation. Your peaceful detachment is something they can't conquer, and that's what truly frustrates them. In the end, the narcissist's struggle is not really with you, it is with themselves. The identity is tied to others' reactions, and when you refuse to react, you expose the weakness at the core of their existence. Your unbothered nature isn't just a sign of your emotional intelligence, it is a mirror to everything they lack, and that, more than anything, will continue to bother them. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a lesson or two. I hope you've learned a thing or two about these narcissists when you're not bothered with them. Please click that like button, comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you've not done so. Make sure the notification bell is on. That way, every time I upload a new video, you get notified about it. Remember, knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. Thank you.